We have 48 hours left in this van, and we haven't been taking it easy on it. We took it to the Santa Monica Pier. We stealth camped next to the beach. Then we decided to camp on the beach.
This is where Bob has parked, and he's a little nervous to leave our van there. So for our final 48 hours, we brought it to Paso Robles to do this right. Because what happens in the next 2 days might completely change what we do this summer.
We are at the J. Lore Winery and Tasting Room. And so a quick backstory. A couple years ago, many years ago, I was really into wine. I had an app that would track it. I literally tried hundreds of wines and I landed on a favorite. My favorite was the J. Lore Merlot. And they also have a good Chardonnay. And so since we're here in Paso Robles, which is where all of their vineyards are at, I decided we have to stop here. This place, it's my favorite.
We don't know what we're doing. We don't have reservations. We don't know how this works, but we're gonna walk through the doors and figure it out.
Yes. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
We would love to have you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimately, we have 2 different menus that you're able to choose from.
I've had that one. I've had that one. I've had that one. I've had that one.
They just brought over.
Yeah, they brought over my wine glass for my tasting, and of course some water, but they also gave us a pencil. So inside the cap of this pencil are seeds. I have daisies in mine. What do you have in yours?
Forget me not.
Oh, another flower. All of their wines that you can taste here are like small batch, direct to customers. So can't buy any of these in the store, but this is a rosé.
What is it?
It's the J. Lore, I don't know how you say that, rosé.
Let me see. Grenache? Grenache?
It's something like that.
like that.
Yeah, kind of like a strawberry kind of up front, and then it kind of dries out and turns grapefruit at the end. It's pretty tasty. I like rosés, and this is pretty good.
When the sommelier came up, she's amazing. We're not gonna film her though. I just told her, she was like, oh, are you guys sharing and stuff? Because there's only one wine glass. And I was like, actually, I don't enjoy wine, but he does. And she was like, and she gives me this cup. And she's like, well, if you do try any, you could spit it in here. She was amazing. And I actually did try that, and it was super dry, and I hated it. Bob loved it though, so I'm gonna keep it real with you guys.
So this is their Sauvignon Blanc. It's actually grown about an hour north of here. It's a little bit colder climate, and so it's a little less acidic and a little more fruity. And for Sauvignon Blanc, this is pretty good. I'm not sure how you say this one. Mirverde?
She tried to teach us, but obviously it didn't work.
But anyway, this is usually used as a component in a blend, but this is just 100% this grape. It actually is quite unique. It's bold and has like almost like a little spiciness on the back end, and it's like 15%. So it's a pretty potent grape, which it's not bad. I've never had any of this before. So it's been like, I don't know, an hour and a half, but finally on the last one. This is the Stonewell Cabernet, and it is quite good. It's like a cab, but it's a little drier finish.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
And here's the thing, they're amazing here. Like, we've just been sitting, chatting with everybody here. It's been so much fun, but we've been here so long. We had one more winery we wanted to go to, and we're not for sure we're gonna get to it. We've enjoyed every second of just being here though, and just slowing down.
here, kind of, let's see if you can see behind us. So they have 6 rows planted of each of the varietals that are grown right here in Paso Robles. It's really tough to kind of see the difference right now, just because it's springtime, they're just starting to bud. So I'm sure when you come at the end of the year or in the fall, you'll see kind of the different sizes of grapes and colors and all those wonderful things. But right now, they'll just look like little vines.
I might not like wine, but I love this. I love the whole process of it. I love the history behind it. I love learning about it.
Oh, what's interesting is these ones are so much smaller. I wonder why these are so much smaller.
I just realized that each of these, they let you know what it is. So this is Merlot right here. This is Merlot.
That's Malbec, I can see that from over
Malbec.
here. This side is the same as this side.
And then the last one.
This first row.
What is this? This one is Cabernet Sauvignon. Did I say it right? Yeah.
They definitely have great wine, great service, and it's just a beautiful place.
Oh, that's heavy. Bob's got the goods.
That's right. Score!
Yes.
That was a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
I have to say I was pleasantly surprised.
I had a great time, and I tasted a few.
Hang on. Okay, there we
But they just really make it fun. Oh my gosh, just driving through the vineyards in California. That's a big semi coming.
I mean, your invitation in the mail to turn rights will be here shortly.
Really?
I don't think you're going to get much better than that.
I'm going. Don't worry, guy. I'm going. They're just coming really fast. Like, I feel safe driving this, but still,
Well, right. I mean, you're a giant vehicle. No one's going to bother you.
So now we're on our way to the grocery store.
Left right here.
That tasting made Bob want to make some pasta. She parked really good, guys.
We purchased 1 bottle of rosé. Got some complimentary wine glasses.
We didn't know that would come with it.
Look at this. It says, you can see it on the backdrop. It says J. Lore. And we also got a bottle of the signature, I can barely say it.
More de Vere.
It's a little bread.
Pasta. And look at us. This is our backdrop.
For dinner, we're going to start with some Caesar salad and some bread and butter. And then the main course will consist of rigatoni with tomato basil sauce and some meatballs.
How are you cooking the meatballs?
So we're going to cook the meatballs here in the convection oven while we cook on our Invisa cooktop the noodles. And then we will combine all the ingredients and have a yummy pasta.
Is this a cooking show?
It's turning into one.
Oh my gosh, and this is where we're gonna sit and eat. So it's quiet, we're on a side road, and we just pulled off on the side of the road. We're still close to J. Lore Winery, and we're just gonna make some food next to the vineyards. The one thing that I wanted to let everyone know, people have asked like, oh, are you in California? Are you gonna do a meetup? We're not here long enough. We're only here for 7 days. Otherwise, we would have loved to. But mark your calendars. If you want to hang out and meet us, hang out with us, enjoy the Noovo vans, May 2nd and 3rd, Noovo is having another open house at their warehouse in Las Vegas. But we will be there. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday. They'll have pluses there, they'll have their lights there, like all 3 vans that they have will be there. And then a bunch of other YouTubers will be there too. And the Noovo team. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome and fun. We hope to see you guys there. Let us know in the comments if you're gonna go. Just wanted to quick jump on and let you know because I keep forgetting to tell you we will be there.
Quick power update. Here we are 5 days into our 7-day journey, and we have not plugged in at all. Not one single time have we plugged in. We've had some opportunities to do that, but we haven't needed to. The battery system is a 48 volt lithionic system. So here on the Garmin control system, I can monitor what's going on with the power system, so I can see my AC loads, my DC loads, everything that's going on. I mean, like right now, we are heating up water for our noodles. We are also cooking meatballs in the air fryer convection oven, and we've got plenty of power.
And we're not plugging in tonight.
And we're not plugging in. We're already, I mean, we're at 97%. We drove a little bit today, but not a huge amount. Here, let's set the scene down here. We can have bread, butter, salads.
This table comes in handy. How's our meatballs?
They're coming along. For so long, I've been saying we didn't have a ladle, but now I have one. And it matches our spatula.
Happy husband, happy life.
It's the small things, I tell you. We're getting close. I can start to smell the meatballs and hear the little sizzle. Pasta's half done. This is gonna be a good dinner. All right, here we go. Cheating.
Is it cheating if you're in a van by a vineyard?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna get we get a pass on this one. The meatballs.
So before we eat, I want to show you. This is our view. This is what we're looking at.
Pasta in a vineyard during sunset. I don't know if it gets any better than this. All the lights off.
Okay, dinner's over. We can't sleep here tonight.
Unfortunately.
I know, it'd be wonderful. So we're gonna go find a place to sleep.
And we didn't really do the dishes, but they're all in the sink, which that sink is huge. They all fit in there, which is surprising.
I'll do them later.
Okay.
We gotta get a place because it's already 7:30.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And the sun is going down.
It's beautiful out.
It's all beautiful.
Bye, Vineyards.
Bye, Vineyards, you were amazing.
I will miss you.
Yeah.
And I will be back.
So our video just went live, episode 1 of 3 for the Noovo Next van. And it's been out a little over 4 hours. And we just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up for us. Thank you for liking it, commenting, and subscribing. It's got over 15,000 views in 4 hours.
Which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's so good. So thank you guys. And thank you for letting us just be us and be our real selves, good, bad, and everything in between.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like we get to be real and just bring you guys along. That's what we've really enjoyed doing.
Just wanted to say thank you. That's all. Bob's trying to get a fly out. Did you get it? You killed him! You're touching him!
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's enough of that.
He killed a fly. And we didn't lock a cupboard. Hold on. Hold that thought. Lock. Bob, nothing is locked.
I blame you.
I gotta show you guys what I'm seeing out my window.
Hurry up, because it's gonna go away.
Oh. Oh my goodness. The sun has set. Another day.
Another day is done.
Another day is done. And a good day it was. We stopped to get gas. Diesel's $7.50 a gallon, which I think Bob was happy about that. Maybe that's cheaper than we've been getting, but I hopped up to do the dishes while he was getting gas, because, you know, gotta do it while you can. Plus, these dishes were rattling as we drove. So I'm like, no, let me quick wash them so that the rattle goes away. Oh, this is gonna be so much better. I can already tell.
Said every time.
What happened?
Are you working on dishes?
Yeah.
No, they were out of the receipt paper. It's like every time I want one, they always seem to be out.
Bob got some gas, and let's just say...
Diesel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gas would be a big problem.
I guess I'm just thinking gas is universal.
Fuel.
The name.
Fuel would be
fuel.
universal.
Okay. $7.50 a gallon. How much did we spend?
$152 for only 20 gallons.
Here. Diesel. So you got diesel, $7.50 a gallon, $150. We had like what, 30 miles left to eat?
Yeah. It came on and said, warning, reserve. I was like, oh, I guess that means I should get some more.
Yeah. But we're good.
What do we got going on?
We still don't know where we're staying tonight.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
We made it to our destination. Well, we made it to our sleeping location. How's that? We didn't really make it anywhere.
Right.
But
We found a spot to sleep though. For free.
for free.
We're at a casino. And we're trying, this is the first time we slept in a casino in Oklahoma, but it was an RV park.
Right.
We've actually never slept in a casino parking lot, just parking lot. So it said RV parking, and on iOverlander, they said it's perfect. Like there's no problems and there's security and everything. So we're like, well, I guess we're gonna try it.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario is they tell us to move.
Which would be really worst case because the nearest Walmart's 30 minutes from here, and on iOverlander they said you can't park there. So you guys,
See you in the morning.
in the morning.
Good morning.
Who here is a morning person? I am. Bob's not.
Only if I have to be. We're gonna go inside and have some breakfast. We're out of coffee.
We're out of coffee.
Sad.
We have no eggs. Sometimes you wake up to beaches outside your window, and sometimes...
You wake up to a parking lot.
Last full day of having the Noovo Next.
Sad day.
And we're no longer next to beaches or vineyards. We're just in the valley.
In the California Valley, in a random parking lot. Well, not really random, but
Casino.
in a casino parking lot.
Quiet, nice. Now we're going to get some coffee because one of us didn't remember we were out of coffee.
I'm gonna blame you.
Okay. And then I think we want to wash the van.
It does need a little bath. We definitely have to clean things up before we return it, for sure.
Yeah. We've used it, let's just be honest.
Put that thing through its paces, that's
We
for
did.
sure.
And I think they start production for these things in like 5 days.
Oh, really?
Well, they told us 10 days when we picked it up.
Oh, yeah, that
So
would
maybe
make sense.
next Monday?
Probably next week then, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start selling these. I think are they sold out already? I don't know. They might have some left.
I know they have multiple production runs. I think the
okay.
first production run is completely sold out. I don't know beyond that. I'd have to ask them.
Yeah, but anyways, if you want one, get on the list.
Get on the list soon,
On it.
because they're going fast.
Yeah. But yeah, it's treated us well. It's been fun to have a little vacation from Mr. Lemon.
The pain and suffering of Mr. Lemon.
Hey, but still, we're still lucky just to have a van.
Yeah, that's true. So I got my Starbucks coffee there at their little coffee shop. Free refills all day.
I can't decide, is it a hair wash day or a hat day? That's always the question.
Every day's a hat day for me. All right.
Buttoned up?
All of our pre-checks are done. It's time to go. Very,
Anticlimactic.
yeah, anticlimactic, definitely.
We got this thing a little dirty. I don't know if you can tell.
And by a little dirty,
I mean,
I can't even see out of this mirror, to be quite honest.
it's getting bad. Refill washer fluid. We'll go get some washer fluid and refill it, but we're washing the van. He just gave the underside a really good rinse and wash because when we drove on Pismo Beach, which we didn't drive in the ocean, we drove through that little creek, fresh water going into the ocean, but still, I mean, let's be honest, there would have been salt and stuff, so we wanted to make sure all of that was off this van.
This is a must-have in every van. You can use it to blow out your van instead of sweeping, and it does a much better job. You can also use it to dry your van.
It's a leaf blower, guys.
It's a leaf blower.
Is it gonna work?
It works, it's just slow.
He's actually never done this before and he thought it would work. They still do the windows good.
I feel like driving down the highway would be better, but we're gonna do a little of this. Okay, to be real, it worked, but it's just, this is a really big vehicle. I don't have enough battery to finish it, and it takes a really long time. But it did do a good job of like getting all the water out of like all the window seals and stuff like that, so that it doesn't continue to drip all day long. But now I just think we need to drive down the highway and just blow it all off.
What did we learn here?
Be careful so you don't get soap on you.
Yep. Is that a must-have for a van? Do you still believe that?
For cleaning the interior of the van and blowing out like
at his
sand and
face.
stuff from the beach, yes. Yes, 100% needed. For cleaning the outside, no, you don't need it. Or our mistake is your gain. All right.
Now we need to clean the inside. We do keep it pretty clean.
Looks like I pooped my pants.
I know, that soap was yellow.
It looked like butter. When I was like rubbing it on, I was like, this looks like butter. Patient. Oh wait, we just got an email. How much was our car wash?
Hey, you had to put your email in?
No, I get an email every time we have a charge. That was only $10. That's actually not too bad.
$10?
Considering that we ran that system for like 20 minutes, initial charge was $3 and we only got charged 10. That's pretty good.
Good morning. We have to apologize. The last time you saw us, I think we were washing the van and that would have been yesterday. We are waking up in a Cracker Barrel parking lot in Bakersfield. And we owe you guys a little update. If you're new here, you might not know, I'm actually from California and I'm from the Valley area. And so we took yesterday, the rest of the day off to be present and be with my family here in California. That's one of the things that I think has been such a blessing to us, is van life provides opportunities for us to, especially with what we've done in the last year, go and see family and have a place to stay, because there wouldn't have been a place for us to stay there. And so, you know, when you travel with your house, you have a place to stay and you have all your amenities and needs with you. So enough about that, but now we're back. It is the last day. It is the last day in this Noovo Next.
I am going to take one last shower in this shower that I actually fit in. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, the one thing that has impressed me the absolute most in this van is today is day 7 of us being in this van, and we have never plugged in once. Nor have we really thought about the power at all. And as we're sitting in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, we have all our electronics plugged in. We've been using the lights. We've been doing whatever we want. Now I'm blow drying my hair. We had coffee. I'm going to straighten my hair. We don't have to think about the power usage. And you guys know, That is one of Bob's biggest, I don't know, are we going to call it a fear, problem? I don't know. Bob,
Focus areas.
Focus area. Lately, Cracker Barrel has a lot of lemon-themed items, and Bob said I could buy anything I want.
That's not true. Good. All right. We are ready for departure.
It is bright this morning. We are on the road at 7:22 a.m. There's a cop.
I didn't realize how close we were to the
To the what?
to the 58. No.
58.
Yeah, we can head out to Mojave.
Did you really say Mojave?
That's how it's spelled.
Mojave.
I know.
The Mojave Desert.
Yet again, in this series, we are back in traffic here in California. Seems to be a theme, but there's a little bit of construction. The highway reduces down to one lane, so not surprisingly, we're in traffic. So while we're here, Hillary is gonna grab me some breakfast.
I made it myself.
Sometimes it's nice being a big vehicle. You just kind of drive at people a little bit and they kind of like freak out.
Wow.
Not aggressive or anything, it's fine.
Perks of being in your house on wheels. I just made me some breakfast. You said you wanted a bar. I would have made you some.
No, that's fine. I'll eat my bar that you prepared.
I prepared that.
Well, here's the deal. That would be nicer to eat, but when I'm driving, this is easier.
Yeah,
I can't eat that while I'm driving.
unless you want me to drive.
No.
I'm always happy to drive, guys. It's Bob. Anyways, by the end of today, I kid you not, we will hit 58,000 subscribers.
Very cool.
Thank you again. We're like 37 away. And if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe.
As Preston Go says, we're trying to get to 1 million.
Hey! If you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, you need to subscribe right now, okay?
We're trying to get to 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, please subscribe. If you're not subscribed and you love our channel, the stats of our channel show that 50% of people who watch us are not subscribed. It really, really helps our channel. It helps us stay on the road. But anyways, okay, I digress. Looks like we're picking up.
Yes, we are merged into one lane, and so now we are cruising along at 27 miles an hour.
Our next goal is we need to find someplace to dump the tanks and clean the van out. Because, you know, we borrowed it, so we will return it better than we got it.
Or better than
Yeah, and we got it super clean, so.
789. State of California has taken my money.
It's cold.
It is chilly, and I have shorts on. It's all that I have that's clean. I expected it to be warmer. I don't know if that was a good thing or not. I don't know if I can reach it. The wind blowing underneath the van is making my legs cold.
That's crazy.
This will be, yeah, 150 bucks, 19 gallons. Do you want a receipt? Yes. 50-50 chance of getting one. Nope.
2 hours later.
We're about probably 5 minutes from the Noovo headquarters.
That sounds about right.
And I went on iOverlander and I found a dump station. So if it's wrong or not here, it's my fault. Because this isn't my normal lane that I'm in.
No, this is normally not something that you do. I did appreciate that you trying this time.
I'm trying. Yep. It's a Maverick, they said. It's a new dump station and it's great on iOverlander.
Somebody just like dumped their entire black tank on the ground. I can see the
No.
toilet paper. It's pretty gross.
That's disgusting. Is this free? It looks like it.
It does. I don't see anything that says it's not. Somebody decided to dump their teepee there.
Like everywhere. We're gonna dump everything. We'll spare you all the details. And then we're gonna answer a bunch of things that you guys are probably dying to know. So when we picked up this van, we had a few big questions.
Yes, we did.
The first one was, does this van change everything?
I would say it doesn't change everything, but it definitely changes my point of view.
Oh, we got this for a full week.
Yes.
Friday to Friday.
And it's the production model.
Yeah.
So there was a few tweaks and some differences.
I think for us, it's like, are we switching vans?
And that's exactly where I was going to go as far as it changes my point of view from the standpoint that I love the Mercedes for the all-wheel drive upgrades, the suspension, everything you can do to it, and all of the options that are out in the marketplace. However, I like the ProMaster interior size, the shape of the interior. You know, it's a little more boxy, it's a little wider.
And with being in the van, we're van life-ish. So I would say like 90% of the time we're in the van since you quit your job.
Yep.
So the super high roof that Noovo has is a 7-foot ceiling
Interior.
and it just allows for so much more room. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second question was, did we cheat by taking a different van to California?
Did we?
Absolutely not. We have said from the beginning, we just need to stay in a van.
A Class B van in every state in order to mark it off.
And if you guys remember, in some of our early episodes, when we first started our 50-state tour, we were in a Noovo Plus for several of those episodes.
And we counted those.
And we counted them.
Yeah.
So we're counting this one.
So we're counting it, but the question was, does it feel like cheating? Absolutely, it feels like cheating because we're not in our van. We're not in Mr. Lemon. And he is like 10 miles from here, maybe 10 minutes from here. And he probably can hear us. He's probably like, where the heck are you? Come get me. And one thing happened, good friends of ours, Marcy and Amy, they were at Noovo picking up a Plus to take it out, I think for a week or I don't know how long. And then they made a funny reel about taking Mr. Lemon instead.
Hey guys, we are over at Noovo. We came here to take out a Plus for the week, but instead we found out Mr. Lemon is here. So instead of taking out a Plus, we're gonna take out Mr. Lemon and see if he's really a lemon. Look at him. Look how handsome. We'll report back after and let you know how the lemon is.
It was super funny. It is cold. How's this cold in Vegas?
I don't know.
Oh my
This-
gosh.
This is some of the coldest weather we've seen. I am literally freezing. I'm gonna grab my sweatshirt.
Okay.
I didn't think I was gonna need it. California did not make it easy. We still had to figure out places to stay, places to eat, where we're gonna do laundry, fill up with water, dump our toilet, all of the normal van life things that you have to do. So it's not cheating.
Next question. Is Bob about to love this van too much and it's so windy?
Maybe. I do really enjoy this version of the Noovo Next with the super singles, the suspension upgrades. It was so much fun taking it on the sand and on the beach, even on the highway. So I really enjoyed driving it. I like the seats, they're comfortable. I don't have anything bad to say.
Are you gonna get a receipt?
No.
Again?
No.
Oh my word. All that is left now is to clean this thing. So the truth is, we weren't trying to buy this. This wasn't a should we buy this or not video. It was about something way bigger.
That's true.
It involves, are you ready for this? it involves a really big trip and a different van. I would say after this week, we're a whole lot closer to what we're gonna do.
That is a very good way of saying it. So it's official. We have completed all the requirements to check off California. We stayed in a Class B, we stayed for free, and we had a lemon moment. So now it is time to color in one of the most exciting, fun states we've been to. And I'm not doing a very good job, but
You said you had to do it so that it would be good. That is on the edge. That one needs to be very good.
I got it. We're gonna get her nice and good. We can go back and touch up the edges.
I will say people in Oklahoma are complaining
Why?
because we did like 1 mile in Oklahoma. So
They have every right to.
I know. Sorry, guys.
We'll be back. But for now, that's official.
Look how pretty that is.
We have completed California.
That was fun. And we still have more California things coming up. That's the thing. We're just completing our map for us and for our rules. That doesn't mean we're not going back to states.
Right.
You don't know.
We have to go back to California. More on that later. We've completed the challenge.
And we will go back to Oklahoma.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. It was back over there. They moved it.
Where's Mr. Lemon? Guys, he's missing! Mr. Lemon is missing.
I don't know where he's at.
Did they throw him away? Mr. Lemon is missing.
He's MIA. Where is our van? Where'd he go?
We left. Is he in the back? Is he behind one of those? Oh, he is? Oh, they boxed him in? We found Mr. Lemon.
Darn it. He's still here. All right.
We found him. We found Mr. Lemon. Look how dirty he is. Just sitting here. It must have rained while we were gone.
Time to get back in our van with our stuff.